barrier-free building. 1 and 2 bedroom suites available, including furnished and barrier-free options.
I shouldn't do that.
System. Drop in to our open
Inside again, guys.
every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. or call
325-7275
to make an appointment.
I'm going to leave my cap alone now, eh? I know you probably want me to leave my cap alone. Got a lot of bad habits, guys. Yeah, 11 to 12. So it's actually 11:30. According to the clock on our microwave there, it's 11:37 there now. Same morning, same day. About an hour or so later. So it's still August the 22nd, 2020. Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. At 11:37 in the morning. That's Saturday, August the 22nd, 2020. Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. At around 11:37, 40 odd in the morning. Yeah, I took a little break there then, lost a bit of power of an hour there, having to put around with other things and so on that, and taking care of my bathroom duties. I don't know how to say that tactfully, but anyway, I had to take care of that. Trying to wake up here, guys, trying to get with it, and get on with my day and so on that. So continuing on with my little chit chat here now about the boy love and the gay romance stuff and so on and so forth. Yeah, I mean, since I've started now, I guess I might as well just kind of like make this into a little series of 2 or 3 videos here. Since, you know, I've been planning on kind of touching on that subject now for a while, and I guess I don't really need to wait until I get my perfect, you know, recording equipment for stuff like this. I guess, you know, just as long as I record this there and stuff in the right format to be able to upload it to my channel without too many difficulties, then I suppose everything will be okay. But again, I'm getting a sense now that maybe this is not going to work with the format that I have it in there. Excuse me for trying to clear my throat all the time too, guys. Yeah, yes, like with everything I chat about in these videos, it's hard for me to know how to begin with this actually and jump right into it and do it the way I want to, because it's something that as I'm exposing myself to it, my impressions of it, you know, changing all the time sort of thing. Before about 2 months ago, I never even knew any such thing as a boy love industry, which seems to be the case in Asia, all the Asian countries. I didn't even know any such thing existed. I really didn't. Even though for the past several years I have seen notifications come up on the main page there on YouTube, giving me suggestions for various gay films to watch, because I check out gay material off and on, and being gay, I mean obviously I would, wouldn't I? And so the boy love recommendations would come up off and on as well, and I personally didn't distinguish that as being much different from the regular gay stuff, and for some oddball reason for the longest time I just ignored it. When I'd see the various recommendations and what they were showing, I was mixed as to whether I'd like it, enjoy it, so I'd get into it, so I never really bothered with it. So on one level, I have been aware of the boy love material for several years now, but not really fully realizing what it was, the nature of it, and what group you know, of filmmakers or whatever it was coming from. Just assuming that, you know, it was just you know, gay lesbian people putting these films together and so on, that, and you know, probably check some of it out at some point, sort of thing. And so it really wasn't until I started getting into all the Chinese pop culture stuff over the past. I'm having a hard job knowing how long I've been at that now, checking that material out, because it's been quite a while now. I would say it must be going into 2 years now since I first started to really get into checking out Chinese pop culture material, primarily their pop music. But as with everything, one thing leads into another, leads into another, leads into another, so on and so forth. And so through checking out the Chinese pop culture material, pop music and so on and so forth, I guess recommendations of various performers would come up in other fields of entertainment, other genres and so on, that where I would get notifications as far as some of the films and various things that some of these artists were also involved with. And some of that also included boy love material, you know, what I call gay romance material. And I said, oh yeah, okay, well, you know, that's interesting. They perform music and they've acted in these series as well, sort of thing, you know. So, you know, it perked my curiosity, but even then I didn't really bother with checking out the drama stuff, you know, the gay drama stuff right away. So I mean, I saw quite a few recommendations from, you know, various artists and so on, that, you know, that were after acting in this series or that series and so on and so forth, and, you know, and I guess eventually, you know, you see enough stuff, enough recommendations, it perks your curiosity enough that you decide to eventually check it out. So the first bromance series, Chinese romance series that I checked out was because of the fact that one of the individuals that was acting in this series is also a fairly popular pop singer in China. So I won't mention his name. When I want to do my proper review now, my proper reviews at some point down the road, I'll probably bring up somebody's name, sort of thing. But I'll leave the name for now. Any Chinese person watching this will possibly know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so I watched that series. I really enjoyed that series. I'm quite impressed by the quality of the production and all the rest of it, as far as the special effects and the whole frigging works goes. I was really very much impressed with everything about it, sort of thing. The only annoying thing, of course, is that I can't speak Chinese yet. So thankfully for the subtitles, I was able to understand what was going on because of the subtitles. But you know, if you watch anything in a different language with subtitles, and unless you're a speed reader, you know, you can read the stuff really fast, you may have to do what I have to do, and that's to pause, you know, continuously to catch what's being said. So it took me forever to get through this series because I was constantly having to pause the material to read the subtitles, to go on again and pause and so on and so forth. So a very extremely frustrating way to have to watch anything, really, and it greatly folds up your flow of, like, when you're watching something, the flow of the events, sort of thing. When you do that, it makes it like much more choppy, sort of thing, so it takes away from it somewhat. But if I didn't do that, then I was nowhere under heaven I could catch the subtitles quickly enough, and I wouldn't catch half of the material and so on. So just as I'm slow explaining myself in these videos, I'm slow at reading things in these subtitles to catch the just of what's being said. And so that was the case there. So anyway, but I managed to muddle through that original series, and it kind of whetted my thirst somewhat, I suppose, or maybe intensified it, on whatever, to want to check out more. And so it kind of just basically, you know, went on from there. Like I said, like one door opens, another door opens, another door leads into one thing, leads into another thing, and so on and so forth. So it's been kind of a continuous flow of events over the past over the past couple months, as far as the boy love stuff goes, as to what led me from that into where I'm to right now, sort of thing. So as I said, I started off with the Chinese material, and I watched I think it was 3 or 4 series with the Chinese material. 2 what would you call more bromance, I suppose, and 1, I guess, a proper, you know, boy love gay romance. And then, like I said, I kept getting the recommendations for the Thai material. I started checking that out, and I've gone into several series in the Thai material, and I've kind of stuck with that since then, over the past month and a half or so. But now soon I may go back to the Chinese and Korean stuff again, because I'm really intrigued with their stuff. And so, oh my guys, I'm going to cut this off right now and continue on, because I just can't get the damn stuff out what I want to say in the 10 minutes I'm allotting for this. So everyone take care, catch you there in a few moments. Out for now.